He found it at dawn, near the river, where fog clung to the reeds. At first, he thought it was a deer, but then it moved all wrong. The shape was thin, folded in on itself, skin shimmering like wet stone. Blood darkened the ground beneath it. The boy froze. He was 10 years old, alone, and he knew this moment would stay with him forever. Behind him, his village slept. The alien raised its head, then collapsed again. A sound escaped it, not a cry, but the sound of pure restraint. Fear didn't cancel choice. The boy stepped closer. He saw the wound clearly. A shard of metal pierced its side, wisps of smoke drifting from it. The alien didn't strike. It hushed, waited. Tearing a strip from his shirt, the boy pressed it against the wound. A strange heat burned his hands, but he held firm, counting his breaths and the alien's. 4 days, they hid in a hollow beneath a fallen tree. The boy brought water and safe routes he knew from the forest. The alien's eyes, like dark glass, followed his every move. Slowly, the bleeding stopped. At night, when the alien slept, the boy stood watch, seeing distant lights cross the sky. He understood danger without needing an explanation. On the 3rd day, the alien stood, shaky but upright. It touched its forehead to the boy's. A message passed without words, gratitude mixed with a warning. Then, it began to teach. Each night, the alien drew lines in the dirt, not maps of places, but maps of motion, of wind and distance. On the 4th day, the alien presented a bow made of pale, balanced wood. It placed the bow in the boy's hands, and he felt weight and calm align. Training started at sunrise. The alien corrected his stance with a simple touch. Feet set, spine tall, breath slow. The bow did not forgive tension. Arrows flew wide when he rushed, but flew true when he waited. Lessons were brief and exact. Wind wasn't an enemy. It was a guide. Distance wasn't guessed. It was measured by the body. The alien showed him how sound reveals space and how silence sharpens aim. He missed often, but he learned why each miss happened. The alien never praised. It only adjusted, and improvement always followed. Between lessons, the alien healed the land around them. Broken branches were set right. Ash was mixed back into the soil. The boy saw care without ownership, use without harm. On the 7th day, engines roared in the sky. Hunters the alien stiffened, and the boy felt that familiar sharpening of choice. He led the alien through ravines he knew by scent, reaching an old quarry at dusk. As drones swept low, the boy took the bow. His hands didn't shake. He breathed. He waited. One arrow cut a drone line. Another pinned a net 2-stone. A third struck a searchlight, plunging the area into darkness. The hunters retreated, confused. That night, the alien taught a final lesson. A target beyond sight. The boy closed his eyes, felt a wind drew the bowstring, and released. The arrow vanished into the dark. In the far distance, a single bell rang once. At dawn, a craft unfolded from the quarry wall, scarred and silent. The alien pressed a mark into the bow's grip, a memory set in wood grain. It touched the boy's brow one last time. A promise passed between them, not of return, but of continuance. Years passed, the boy grew into a man. His village faced hunger and threats. He hunted without waste and guarded without cruelty. His aim became a legend, but he taught patience before skill. He learned to end fights before they began, to cut fire breaks with precision, to anchor broken homes by feel. The bow aged, but the mark remained. He became a man who measured before acting, who understood that true power isn't about hitting a target, but knowing why you draw the arrow in the first place. Saving a life had changed his, and in return, he learned to protect the world around him. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, consider subscribing for more.